In the 1990s, a psychologist studied what happens in the brain during social rejection. He found something strange. The scan lit up in the exact same region as physical pain. Waiting for a reply isn't in your head. It's in the same place a broken bone would be. So why does silence from one person feel like an emergency? The researcher was Naomi Eisenberger, and the experiment was simple. She had people play a virtual ball tossing game, rigged so that at some point the other players stopped throwing to them. Just excluded them. Nothing violent, no insult, just silence. Their brains reacted as if they'd been physically hurt. The anterior cingulate cortex, the same region that fires when you stub your toe, lit up just from being ignored. Your brain does not have a separate system for social pain. It just reused the one built for physical injury because for most of human history, being cut off from your group wasn't an inconvenience. It was a death sentence. For 300,000 years, humans lived in small bands of 25 to 50 people. There was no leaving to go find a new tribe down the street. If the group went quiet on you, if people stopped talking to you, stopped including you, that silence meant something urgent. It meant you needed to fix it immediately, or you might not survive the season. Your brain built an alarm for that exact scenario. A sharp, physical discomfort designed to make silence unbearable enough that you'd act on it right away. Now you send a text and the reply doesn't come. Nothing is actually wrong. The other person is probably just busy or their phone is in another room. But your ancient alarm system doesn't know that. It only knows one thing. Silence from someone in your group used to mean danger, and it still fires exactly the same way. This is why you check your phone. Not because you're impatient, because a very old part of your brain is treating an unanswered text the same way it would treat being frozen out by your entire camp. Here's where it gets more complicated, though. Not every part of this is purely ancient wiring. Some psychologists point out that modern texting adds a layer hunter-gatherers never had to deal with: ambiguity. In a tribe of 25 people, you could see someone's face. You knew if they were annoyed, busy, or ignoring you on purpose. A blank text thread gives you nothing. Your brain fills that gap with the worst-case story it can find because uncertainty is harder for it to sit with than bad news. So the discomfort isn't just old instinct, it's old instinct given no information and forced to guess. The next time you're staring at a phone that hasn't buzzed, this isn't weakness, and it isn't overreacting. It's a 300,000-year-old alarm going off in a world that finally learned how to leave you on read.